Welcome to Scary Mary Asia, the Queen of the Jinn Balkis, and her builders, the legend of Sheba, and the servants of fire long ago. Before the Age of Empires, there was a land called Saba, what we now know as Yemen. It was said to be the most beautiful kingdom on earth. Valleys flowing with honey, terraces blooming with myrrh and frankincense, and golden palaces that shimmered in the desert light. Its ruler was Queen Balkis, known to the world as the Queen of Sheba, wise, radiant, and unlike any other mortal ruler. But the truth whispered by the desert winds was this: Balkis was not entirely human. The blood of fire, some said her mother was a mortal princess, and Fater, a powerful jinn king who ruled the southern winds. Because of that, Balkis carried both the beauty of humankind and the essence of flame within her. Her eyes gleamed like molten gold, and her voice could calm storms or summon them. Under her reign, Saba flourished beyond imagination. It was said that no human hands could have built such a city, with walls of crystal, domes of gold, and fountains that sang in the moonlight. The truth, they weren't built by humans at all. The jinn builders Balkis ruled not just over men, but over the jinn. She commanded a legion of them, bound by ancient pacts written on silver tablets and sealed with her father's name. By day, they toiled in silence, invisible to mortal eyes. By night, the sands of Yemen glowed faintly blue as shadows moved through the air, carving marble, lifting stone, and whispering in tongues long forgotten. The grandest of her jinn was Asif ibn Barkir, a servant of immense wisdom and speed, said to be able to move mountains and cross the world in the blink of an eye. He was her protector, her architect, and her closest confidant. Together, they built the throne of Sheba, a seat so magnificent that even the stars bowed before it. Carved from gold and crystal, it shimmered with the light of 100 worlds. The meeting with Solomon one day. Word reached Queen Balkis of a prophet king to the north, Suleiman, the ruler of men, animals, and jinn alike. Curious of his wisdom and power, she sent gifts of gold, spices, and precious stones. But Solomon, guided by divine vision, saw the truth. She comes not just as a queen, he said, but as one who carries the mark of fire. When Balkis finally arrived at Solomon's court, the prophet tested her. He asked his council, "Who among you can bring me her throne before she arrives?" A mighty jinn spoke first. "I can bring it to you before you rise from your seat." But Asif ibn Barkir, the jinn loyal to Balkis, spoke through the light and said, "I can bring it before your gaze shifts from one place to another." And in an instant, the throne appeared before Solomon. Solomon knew then that this was no ordinary queen. She was one of great knowledge, and her servants were bound by divine command. When Balkis entered and saw her throne already there, she understood. She bowed her head and said, "My lord, I have wronged myself, and I submit with Solomon to the Lord of all worlds." The end of the pact. After her meeting with Solomon, Balkis ordered her jinn builders to cease their work. Their pacts were broken, and they were released back into the winds. Some say they fled deep into the Hadramaut caves, others to the seas of Aden, where their whispers can still be heard when the waves crash at night. And though Balkis' mortal kingdom fell to dust, the ruins of her jinn-built palaces, the Marib Dam, the terraces, and the columns of Saba still stand as echoes of that age of wonder. Legacy of the Queen, the legend of Balkis endures, not just as a tale of beauty and power, but as a warning that the might of jinn, though vast, bends only to those who serve something greater than pride. And they been now when storms sweep through the old lands of Yemen. Locals say you can hear the hum of invisible builders, singing in tongues older than men. We built for the Queen of Fire, and we are still building in the sands of time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like, share, and comment.